Ancient seers waited for a specific star to appear before they would harvest this tree. They called it a pharmacy in a flower, a celestial gift hidden in the gardens of the common man, and today we know it as Agastya. If you are a corporate professional whose eyes burn from late-night screens, a student battling the mental fog of exams, or an elder seeking relief from the weight of the years, you have been walking past a miracle. For centuries, the Agastya plant has been the gold standard for vision health, recognized as the Netrorogana or the destroyer of eye diseases. To treat night blindness and cataracts, the most effective preparation is the fresh juice of the leaves or flowers. Take 10 to 15 milliliters of this juice daily every morning to tap into its restorative power. If you are dealing specifically with ophthalmic wounds, the ancient texts recommend using the partially matured fruit to promote targeted healing. If the pressure of your daily life manifests as chronic headaches or the crushing congestion of sinusitis, the wisdom of the seers offers Agastya. You must use the leaf juice extract as nasal drops to relieve the pressure and clear the morbid doshas from your head. For those who prefer internal consumption, taking 10 to 15 milliliters of the flower juice can also significantly mitigate these persistent headaches. This same nasal application of leaf juice is also a secret weapon for those battling neurological disorders like epilepsy, helping to stabilize the system through the senses. For the stay-at-home parent managing a household of seasonal illnesses, the Agastya tree becomes your strongest ally against respiratory conditions. When cough, bronchitis, or a running nose strikes, prepare a decoction or juice of the bark and mix it with honey. This creates a powerful expectorant that clears the excessive kapha or mucus from the tracts. For immediate relief from the common cold, or coryza, the leaf juice can again be administered through the nose as a nasal drop. When the body is racked by fevers, including intermittent or malarial types, an infusion of the bark should be given during the early stages. If the fever is associated with indigestion or a heavy feeling, known as a kapha-type fever, use the leaf juice nasal drops to clear the head and system. The healing reach of Agastya extends deep into the gut, providing a natural remedy for the frustration of digestive issues. To manage diarrhea and IBS, the bark is the most effective part. Prepare it as a decoction and take it in small, regular doses. If you are dealing with the hidden burden of intestinal worms or painful oral infections, you can simply chew the leaf paste directly to begin the cleansing process. For those suffering from a total loss of appetite or splenic disorders, prepare a thin, medicinal soup called sara by boiling Agastya flower petals in water with turmeric, pepper, salt, cumin, and jaggery to reignite your internal fire. As we age, our bodies begin to tell the story of our journey through the inflammation of arthritis, gout, and rheumatism. For the elders who feel this fire in their joints, a paste made from the roots and bark should be applied externally to the painful swellings. If you have access to the red-flowered variety, you can rub the root into a paste with water specifically to target rheumatic swellings. Even the most stubborn skin conditions find their cure here. A topical paste made from the leaves is applied to cleanse skin diseases, open wounds, and boils to promote rapid healing. If you suffer from the intense itch of scabies, apply the powdered bark directly to the skin, while those suffering from cracked feet and extreme dryness can curdle buffalo milk with flour powder to create a medicinal butter to be applied to the feet. For the Gen Z student seeking an intellectual edge, the fruits of the Agastya are administered internally to boost memory and intelligence. The leaves themselves can be prepared as a general tonic to help a patient regain consciousness or simply to improve mental clarity during times of high stress. This is the Agastya tree, a celestial pharmacy that bridges the gap between the whispers of the Himalayas and the needs of your 21st century life. Before you reach for a chemical solution for your eyes, your joints, or your mind, remember the sage and the star, and look to the wisdom of the hummingbird tree. If you find this video useful, please like, share it with people who will benefit from it, and don't forget to subscribe for similar content. Thank you.